Yo, 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 what is going on, guys? Average player here. Sorry, average player YG. I'm still getting used to the new intro. I never make it seems like I never make videos, but when I do, it's on shit like this. So there's gonna be no reaction because I've already seen it. Everybody in my local group chat always fucking spoils this shit for me. But the ban list is dropped, the ban list is here. Now we're gonna go talk about it, and hopefully I don't ramble. Alright, so view list. No regular effect monsters got hit, which is good, but we're going to go down and we're going to talk about Mecha Phantom Beast Auroradon real quick. This card needed to go. 3 tokens was a little much, especially since they could be used for synchro summoning, which is what happened with Deckspot 001. So that was the reason why Auroradon was a little bit too much. It made base strong, it made synchro Sword Soul a little strong. It just made a whole bunch of shit strong, so that's why Auroradon got hit. Meow Meow Mew is the perfect hit for fucking prank kids. It's the correct hit for prank kids. It ruins their consistency. The deck is almost unplayable now, even with the Adventure Token engine going in there. And now, the big hit of the day, everybody's been waiting for this shit, is Predaplant Vertanaconda. Look, guys, we've been calling for this shit for a while. Verte has been an issue ever since Dragoon dropped, and then with DPE, it has been a issue. It is about damn time that they banned it. It is too fucking generic to make. Okay? They should do it like they did with all the other cards that require an archetype fusions. It should require 2 Predaplant monsters. That's it. And nobody would main deck it because it's going to be really clunky and just bricks, because not everybody's deck can play Predaplant cards. So, Vertanaconda is the perfect hit to get the fuck out of here for once. Now we're going to go down to limited. Jet Synchron's coming back. It's at 1. I am so happy because now Hell can be used, and Auroradon was the issue, and I don't think it's going to be much of an issue anymore. Even though Jet Synchron is one of those tuners that can revive itself. First we got the Strudo back, now it's Jet Synchron. The Strudo isn't really doing much. Jet Synchron's probably not going to do much. Because you got the choice between Deskspot 001, Jet Synchron, and the Strudo. It depends on what you want to do. If you want to go into low-level synchros, you can go into Jet Synchron. If you want to go into high-level synchros, you can use the Strudo, but it doesn't really matter. You can link climb with it. It makes it a little easier, but you don't have that link 3 to really necessarily go into to give you that absolute disgusting board anymore. That's a good bring back. Monkey board coming back to 1 is actually insane because of what Monkey board does for pendulums. I know Monkey board is their best card that they've ever printed, one of. So it coming back is proving that they just really want pendulums to come back to full strength, especially since the Master Rule rules on pendulums completely demolish them in general. So they can need all the help they can get. I just hope next the card we can see getting unbanned is Electromite, but I'm on Hopium here. Alright, and then I don't know much about Based, but I know Red Rose Dragon getting hit is affecting Based in that way. Because I know they played Red Rose Dragon and a couple other things to kind of do the dragon part of the Based. So I think that'd be a good hit, even though it seems like that Based was main target, except they didn't hit Adventure. Yada coming back. Yada is fucking useless today. Now let me tell you why. You use Yada Garasu. When? Okay, I'm going to first turn Trickstar Reincarnation you, summon Yada, return it to my hand because I don't have an attack phase. All you require is that 1 card. I just used all my fucking resources to get your hand gone and get Yada on the field just for it to return to my hand to do nothing. So, the only time Yada would really be anything is if your opponent sets up a board, no cards in hand, somehow, and you wipe their board without using an attack or your normal summon, and then summon Yada and attack directly. That's the only time it'd be there, but that's really, really, really clunky. Alright, now to come back in general, if people who want to play, like, I don't know, the weird formats like GOAT and all this other stuff, that's awesome for them. I don't know what the rules are for those, but it's awesome. But an iconic card like that coming back, starting at 1, amazing. It's eventually going to go to 3, but it's awesome to show that Konami's actually paying attention to cards that don't do shit anymore. Now, speaking of cards that do shit, Hulk going to 1. Again, it's attack on based, and I really don't know any other deck that plays more than 1 Helka Fibrax. I play 1 Helka Fibrax and Dinos. When I played Rockets, I had one Helka Fibrax and Rockets. So I don't know what other deck would really play Helk that much. There's Based, and then there's Sword Soul when they played Synchro Sword Soul, but they're not going to play that anymore because they don't have a Rorodon. So, yeah, there's really no point to that. Shooting Riser Dragon is another attack, but this time it's on Sword Soul. Most of the hits have been basic generic hits like Based. Most of the cards that go in Based affects other decks individually. I just can't really think of them at this time. The Shooting Riser Dragon affects Sword Soul because Sword Soul abused the fuck out of it, is what I've been told. But it going to 1, they really can't do that anymore. Now, here's another huge one. Change of Heart. This card has been banned since I fucking knew last. It's been forever, man. It coming back is going to be disgusting. I think it doesn't target, but to change possession of one card to another, it can be tributed and it can attack. It's filthy, honestly. It's filthy. Let me just read it real quick. Okay, so it does target, so it does have some uses of not being able to affect stuff. And with all the negates nowadays, I can see, but like, still, Change of Heart is pretty damn disgusting. I think it's gonna go back on the forbidden list and it's gonna be a freaking hot ban, like a quick ban. But I can also see it coming back. We do have Mind Control, which is a worse version of Change of Heart. But Change of Heart, that's interesting. I think this shit is spicy. Change of Heart, so spicy. I'm still gonna play Change of Heart in my deck profile coming up for Phantom Knights because I just got one card. It's I got Red Aramis here, I got the Water Enchanters, I got the whole thing. I only have one of each, but I'm gonna show you guys that's all you need to play Phantom Knights like that. So I'm gonna show you that, and it's gonna have Change of Heart in there. So just to give you guys a little heads up. Now going to 2. Dynamite is huge. You have Fluonderies, which is the power crept version of True Dracos, and True Dracos is the power crept version of fucking Monarchs. True Dracos getting their Dynamite back isn't really going to do anything. Ben 10 coming back to 2. I think that's actually fine because if you're playing Drytron, that's what you're playing Ben 10 in anyway. You don't have Eva, so it's not really going to do much other than maybe add your Herald of Orange Light or your other Herald cards to help you make a Herald to Perfection. That's it. Tenki coming back to 2 is actually pretty insane. Tri-Brigade is going to love that. That's the only deck that's going to play it that's good. For any deck that has a Lyrilisc engine, maybe? Not a Lyrilisc. A Lunalight engine. That's going to benefit. And it's insane to still see Fusion Destiny at 2, so to show that engine isn't really dead, it just makes it more clunky and a little bit more bricky. That's about that for Tenki. Other than it does help the branded not sword, so it's branded Tri-Brigade. So it does help that, and it's good to see Tri-Brigades actually get boosted up in power a little bit because they did like die after a couple ban lists ago. So Pot of Desires, as I said beforehand, this card did not deserve to get banned. It literally didn't do anything. Banish 10, draw 2. You're getting rid of mostly or almost half your deck to play the damn thing, and you're drawing 2 cards. It's getting Ash generally anyway, but Pot of Desires, you're using it once because most decks can't afford to use it twice. So it being at 3 really doesn't do anything. Most decks can't really recur stuff banished unless you're playing Virtual Worlds. That's it. Now to Light Stage. Now that's interesting because Trickstar's still not going to do shit though. It's interesting, but Trickstars aren't going to do shit. I know Light Stage was a big problem with FTKs, but I don't think it's going to be that much of a problem. Speaking that, literally we have a response for every single thing in this game with the Venture Token still being a thing. Anything you activate is just getting fucking squashed immediately. So, yeah. Wall Revealing Light, I really don't pay attention to this card. I don't even know what this card does, so I have no comment on Wall Revealing Light. And to 3. Night Assailant, we all knew this was coming because of its errata to where it can't target itself. Trish? That's insane because you make Trish, banish one hand, field, and graveyard. And if you can most decks, if they combo enough, can make another one. There's 2. Make another one, there's 3. Now you got rid of 3 cards in their hand, 3 cards on their field, and 3 cards in the graveyard. Stalio It's a hard once per turn. It really doesn't matter if it's 3 or 1. And then you got a hero lives. It was coming off anyway. Circle and scapegoat. Hope you guys liked the video. Please drop a like, subscribe, and see ya.